something which I hadn't done in the past. I went through and said, what has been the length of these Bitcoin bull runs? And something surprising happened. On average, even though the ROI is decreasing for Bitcoin, Bitcoin is a proxy for the whole crypto market, the length of the bull run on average is increasing 25%. So every halving, every crypto bull run, we're getting a longer bull run. Let's go through this step by step. We see here, basically between 2012, 2013, we had, in terms of the change of the initial bull run, we know the next one lasted 756 days. That was a change of 40% in terms of, it was 40% longer for that bull run. Now, bear with me, not to get too technical, but that was an average change. Let's say the average is about 650 days. Then the next bull run, right, it goes up almost 600x, max drawdown 87%, but the length between basically the bottom to the top, right, from the bottom to the peak of the bull run, increased 15%. So 875 days. So the average is going up. And then the next cycle, the average length of the bull run, although the ROI is less, it's now over 1,000 days, 1,057 days to be exact, or approximate, a 20% change. So now I said, okay, you know what? We have the length of the bull run changing from initially 40% to 15% to 20%. Let's create a case scenario and see what could happen next cycle. From the bottom to where we're going. Figure out the approximate number of days for both the low case, let's say the worst, 15% increase or increase in the length of the bull run, to the average, which is the base case, 25%, to the moon case, a 40% increase. And the numbers are shocking. Okay, but let's first go back and say, when exactly was a crypto bottom? Looking at TA, technical analysis on the charts, in essence, the low, where the max drawdown was 77%, the bottom for Bitcoin in crypto, in essence, was FTX going under. One of the biggest frauds in the world. It was a stain on crypto, SBF, Alameda Research, the whole shebang. That was, in essence, the bottom. November 14th, approximately. In essence, November 2022. So now, if we take the bear case, if we're putting out this hypothesis that every Bitcoin halving, every cycle, the length of the bull run will be longer. If we say the bear case is going to be 15% longer than before, that gives us about 1,200 days, which means the top of the Bitcoin bull run will be approximately March 2026. Now, for those of you who've been following us at Token Metrics for a while, or for the last half year or so, you know that I was initially thinking the Bitcoin bull run would last for about 15 months. Because historically, it's been about 15 months. But we have to now kind of change that hypothesis. Because at the end of the day, this is all still us just kind of guessing, right? Nobody's Nostradamus or predicting anything perfectly. However, we're trying to have logic and be sound with our rationale and thinking. The bear case is no longer, based on this research I have here, summer 2025. We can now start thinking this could last till March 2026. And this is the bear case. And it gets better. So stay tuned. Let's go to the base case. If we say, okay, you know what? On average, the length of the bull run has increased 25%. That's over 1,300 days of a bull run. That means June 2026. That's an extra year of a bull run from the predictions I had before. And this is the base case. And if we go to the moon case, if we go back to the highest it's done, we have almost 1,500 days of a bull run. This is from the bottom of last year when FTX went under. This gives us November 2026. That's basically 4 years of a bull run. That is incredible. If we have a bull run lasting this long and we're here in the bottom accumulating, this is how you make life-changing money. This is how you turn 20 grand to 5 million, maybe even more. And I think this bull run is possible. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, we have even more content for you at Token Metrics. Get there using the link down below.